I still have a lot of people who like me.
This is Lloyd Zastro's 48th consecutive year in local government here in Jefferson County, Wisconsin.
And I think that is a testament toward what I did and how I did it.
The 85-year-old has been a dairy farmer his entire life. He was born in this house, the land purchased by his great-great-grandparents.
What controls everything we do? It's government.
Zastro is a supervisor on the county board.
Government at this level is the most direct form of government that we have.
Duties include determining funding for services like snow plowing, interpreting state law on zoning, and managing the budget. Constituents are neighbors.
We answer our phones and people come to our door, and this is how we run the town.
The position, a time commitment of 15 hours a month. Supervisors earn $65 a meeting.
We're just normal people like everybody else, and we're doing the best job that we can.
County Clerk Aubrey McGraw says rural politics is generally a safe haven from the partisan divide. And when the 30-member board votes,
overwhelming majority of them are 28-1.
And it's not because there's an overwhelming Republican or Democratic majority. It's about voting with logic.
If it's good for the general public, I will usually support it.
But since the 2020 national election,
Will you shut up, man?
the partisanship has trickled down.
You can feel it.
While county employees are partisan, county board supervisors are not.
And I almost feel like it should be flip-flopped because there's definitely that in the background.
This election cycle, 8 out of the 30 districts are competitive. In 2020, that number was 3.
We don't generally have things like that.
8 incumbents are not running again.
To have this amount of turnover is definitely something that I have never seen before, and I've been here 21 and a half years.
Resident outrage on social media over recent debates on natural gas storage, COVID-19 policies, and zoning regulations have left supervisors feeling burnt out.
I brought my ideas forward at a county board level, and they were all ridiculed. Part of the reason why I'm getting off, it's like, all right, you guys figure this out.
Vice Chair Amy Renard is not running for re-election. She did not return our request for an interview, but told the local paper she, quote, needs a break.
And it's really hard for me not to call out the hypocrisy of the logic here.
Renard in September highlighting the zoning committee's approval of a natural gas tank on the basis of private property, but denial of a request to use a castle, also on private property, as a 50-person wedding chapel.
What's our standard here? Do we have one? How am I supposed to explain this to my constituents?
And I'm sure Amy and I politically aren't eye to eye, but she was dead right on that.
A way of rural governing.
Our country was founded on common sense and neighbor helping neighbor.
Being plowed over by partisanship.
They're so set in their ways now that it's difficult to accomplish anything.
From Jefferson County, Andrew Rowan, Medill, 352.